Alright, hey, part 2. Hopefully my phone doesn't go off this time. Anyway, where do we leave off? Second take on recording this one. Alright, yeah, Transformers 1. I'm feeling kind of iffy on it just because some of the voice casts. I'm not sure how I'm feeling some of them. I want to see a trailer before I say yay or nay. Then on my birthday, September 27th, we have Saw 11. I liked Saw X. I definitely liked it a lot more than Spiral, which we're not going to talk about. And, so, I don't know. I'll keep an eye out for a trailer, see what I think. Judge it based on that. Then on October 4th, we have Joker 2 with Joaquin Phoenix coming back to reprise his role as the Joker. And we've added Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested. I know the DC movies have been very hit and miss. A whole lot of miss. But I still want to check it out. I did like Joker. I didn't like it as a DC movie. I didn't like it as a Joker movie. But I also feel like it was it felt like its own movie wearing DC trappings. If that makes any sort of sense. Either way, I want to check out the second movie. Then probably my most highly anticipated release for this year, the novel Wind and Truth, the fifth book of the Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. That is on December 6th. I love the Stormlight Archive, as if some of the videos on this channel couldn't have told you that already. And, I'm definitely taking that weekend off to read the book. Whether my bosses know it or not. Thankfully, they don't even know this channel exists. So, I'm good there. Then, on December 20th, the last film for the year that I want to see, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which I really like the first two Sonic the Hedgehog movies. I thought they were really, really good. I feel like with them and some of the other things that have come out recently, the video game adaptation curse is either breaking or is broken. One of the two. I really like Detective Pikachu. Even for somebody that knows nothing about Pokemon, I like Detective Pikachu. I think the Sonic the Hedgehog movies were great. I really like the Mario movie that came out last year. I hear the League of Legends show Arcane is phenomenal. I have not watched it. I really have enjoyed watching the first Castlevania series on Netflix. I'm currently going through a second run of it with my girlfriend. We're almost finished with it. I haven't seen the second series yet, Nocturne. But whenever Sandman Season 2 comes out on Netflix, I've got like a list of stuff to watch on there, and Nocturne's one of them. So now we come to some stuff that doesn't really have a release date other than 2024. So some of this is TBD on when it's gonna come out. We have the Disney Plus series, The Eyes of Wakanda, which is another Marvel show. I think it's supposed to be just like stories throughout the history of Wakanda, which I'm kind of cool with. The game Star Wars Outlaws, it's definitely a wait and see kind of thing for me. Number one, it's Ubisoft, and number two, you're just kind of running around as a smuggler, criminal, something. I don't know what she is. I'm not expecting Fallen Order or survival levels of great, but if I have fun running around in the game, then that's a win to me. That doesn't really have a release date outside of 2024. The Switch port of Luigi's Mansion 2 is this year, which is exciting. I really want to play the Luigi's Mansion games. Then there's the 2 DLCs for Alan Wake 2, which I loved that game. It was my favorite game of last year. There's the Night Springs DLC and the Lake House DLC. any Spider-Man 2 DLC that comes out this year, in theory, hopefully. Still gotta get that New Game Plus update. Agatha Darkhold Diaries, which is, again, another Marvel show. It's based around Agatha Harkness, the villain of, well, it's a debate who was the villain of that series. The villain of WandaVision. And though it's debatable which is the real bad guy there. Like, she's evil, don't get me wrong, but, like, Wanda did some sketch stuff. I feel like that show spawned out of the fact that the internet blew up with that song Agatha all along. But hey, if we get more magic stuff, cool. Back to Echo for a minute. I was just kind of on the idea of that show, but in the 2 episodes that I've seen and the trailer, I was fairly impressed with it. Hopefully I like the rest of it. So, I guess we'll just have to wait and see when it comes to Agatha. I could be surprised, and I will be happily surprised. Then finally we have the 3rd and final season of Star Wars: The Bad Batch. I like the first 2 seasons a lot. Can't wait to see what the finale holds in store. And then allegedly, the last show that is connected to the Mandoverse, that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau have been working on, shows connecting The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka. That new Mandalorian movie that got announced, just like out of nowhere, The Mandalorian and Grogu. What are you doing, Lucasfilm? Just dropping big announcements like that on Twitter? What? Okay. But the 4th show that's connected to that, Skeleton Crew, is allegedly slated for this year. I don't know anything about this show other than Jude Law is playing a Jedi. And it's connected to all these shows. I don't know how. So we'll wait and see on that one. And anyway, that is the end of my list. Sorry for the fact that there's 2 parts to this. I'll see what I can do to try and futz around with camera settings so we don't have the annoying 10-minute, 39-second time limit. You know, growing pains, stuff like that. I solved the problem with the camera, and now I have to solve the problem of the time limit. So, we'll see what happens. Here's to hopefully getting good stuff in 2024. Put down in the comments anything you're excited for. If anybody's watching this. Put anything you're excited for down in the comments. And I will see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.